Okay then, so it's day third of my English speaking challenge. So I'm going to tell you something about tea. I was talking about it, right? When stopped our conversation with let we start our conversation when I said that. Okay, so in India, basically in the northern side, as I knew, Bihar and UP and other states, I don't know about that, but in these states, people are so crazy about tea, and even me also. I like tea very much, seriously. Most of the people like coffee, cappuccino, mocha, latte, americano. It's okay, but I like tea. It's super special. We can say ginger and cardamom tea is very famous in these regions, and people are so crazy about it. I can't tell you. Even in summer days, can you guess, in summertime, can you do you want to drink something very hot? Of course you don't. But in Bihar, in other states, some of the other states, they like to drink hot hottest tea even in summer seasons, and that's what love look like about tea. And in any season, spring season, autumn season, rainy season, winter season, they like tea, and they're so fan of it. And sometimes what they did, they mix, like, this is like they're making tea but sprinkle some of the dust of coffee. So it's a kind of tea coffee. I don't know what to call this, but it tastes very good. You should try. This is about tea, and I have seen people are making a lot of varieties of tea. I'm not aware of it, but mostly milk tea is famous, and other things are like they involve some flower things, rose tea, other teas I have seen, and even what I hibiscus tea is very healthy. And there's one more flower I forgot the name of it. In my subconscious mind it is, but I forgot about, like, how am I supposed to explain it and what's the exact name of it. It's a kind of purple and whitish flower. So after hibiscus, that flower is also useful. um and it's all about tea. People make it according to their taste, and mostly I want to share one thing. If in their houses, if relatives visits, they first offer the tea. This is a kind of being a ritual, I guess. So firstly, what we need to do, we need to serve them a tea, water, and some snacks for them, and then we start our conversation. And you know what, when relatives came in our house, my mother was in the kitchen, and she sends me to count the number of people, or according to them, the quantity of tea will be increased. I don't know what's in in your houses, but mostly in northernmost point in Bihar, because I'm from Bihar, so I'm most aware of it. Mostly have people's children have to do this counting thing, how many relatives came, how many guests, any other persons. So it's a kind of embarrassing thing. You went there just to count them, and not supposed to tell them that you are here to count them. Isn't it so unique thing? And so, what I can say, a different situation. So this is all about tea, relatives. What am I supposed to talk about now? And you know what? Today's day was so worthful by the grace of God. I did two times prayers. The first time prayer saved my half day, and the second time prayer saves my other half day, and it was totally fruitful. I did something. I washes my clothes. You know, I worship. I studied. Everything was super clear. And this is the last thing what I'm trying to do this right now. But literally, my studies are not going too well, and my exams are coming too. This is not exam which I'm preparing for. This is a kind of academic exams. So it's about to happen. Let's see how I'm gonna tackle this. It's kind of pretty hard because I have a lot of topics, and it's easy for most of the students. But as I told you, I'm the most weakest, feeble student in studies. It's not like I'm since childhood that much weak, as I told you earlier. It's just like downfall in my life, and drastic downfall, and it becomes a kind of humor of my life, and I want to change it. Just I want to change it, and I want to be confident. I want to do whatever I'm doing with willingness. It's not like some kind of pressure in my hand and I have to do this with for the sake of marks, for the sake of anything. It's just like I'm doing this because I like it, and I like the journey. I'm enjoying the journey, and that's what the inner peace, guys. It's not like you are doing something for the sake of something. There's one thing I heard today. It was like what I can say, work hard and play hard things. So working hard is a different thing, and playing hard is a different thing. When I talk about working hard, it's like you are so sad. You are, I read about this, like you are, according to them, you are so sad and you are doing something as a pressure for the sake of something, to want something, to get something. In contrary, playing hard is like you're not doing something for the sake of marks, for the sake of, you're not studying for some for the sake of marks, you're not working hard for the sake of money and etc. You are working, you are dancing because you like it, you are singing because you want it, and you are walking because you're willing to walk. It's just like that. It's very simple. And there's two examples are also given. The first one was about a river, a mighty river who's just going, carrying a lot of energy, as you heard about hydropower plants and dams. So they generate hydroelectricity. Hydro means water, and electricity which is made from water. So they carry a lot of electricity. So they have a lot of energy. And is they working hard? Of course not. They are playing hard. They are just flowing because they love to flow. And another example is about an eagle. An eagle flies so high in the air. And does he working hard, or does he doing anything? No, he is playing hard. He is flying higher and higher and higher because he wanted. And that's the thing. You and we should also play hard rather than work hard. That was the moral lesson of it, and I just got fascinated towards that lines. As I told you, I have a lot of motivation, but I'm lazy enough to activate it. And that's 100% truth. Firstly, I take it as an hilarious thing, but now I have realized that it is the most worst thing ever. A lot of books is just a garbage if you are not reading it, and if you are not getting any kind of knowledge, if you're not getting feeling any kind of change in your life, these are all waste. Yeah, I have watched one more video that says that if someone is drinking a glass of water, what is more important, a glass or water? So some of them mostly answered water. But let's focus on the glass who contained it. Of course, indeed, water is most essential stuff, essential part of a human person. But as you can see, like glass is holding it. Glass packed that water thing. Then you can drink it, right? If it will not packed, how you're supposed to drink it? It's like knowledge is important, but the most important thing is that how much you contain here, how much you apply in your life. Implementation is very, very extremely important in life. And mostly what people did, they have a lot of things, but they didn't apply, they didn't implement. And that's the worst thing. A lot of people had interesting, fascinating ideas, but what they did, they didn't make a progress. Why? Because they didn't implement it. And implementation is the key to success in any field which you want. And I really think that we should always play hard and be happy and enjoy the journey. As deep you want to go in some kind of topic, just go for it. Just enjoy the whole journey. And then these exams will be so super easy for you, because this exam has limited things, but you have gained something unlimited, priceless, and that doesn't compare anything. Gotcha. Thank you so much for watching. I think it's just 11 minutes 24 seconds. So, do you guys think it's very less minutes as compared to the other videos? Should I speak more? Okay. I got fall in love with an outfit, and I'm very thankful to my mother. She gave it to me. She purchased it for me, and it was so pretty. A red elegant color with embroidered, like, fascinating design, and it's so awesome. This is so lovely thing. I think traditionals never disappoint us. That indeed. So this is about fashion thing. What am I supposed to talk about now? Oh my god, I'm running out of topics. Let me talk about this curtains. Okay, this is curtains. This is glass. This is my guitar. Although I don't know how to play. And this is one thing also, guys. I do want to play guitar. I don't know how I get interest in it. Someone is playing guitar. I was like, wow, you don't need any kind of musical stuff. Just because I like singing, I thought, wow, you have your own background music. What the best thing you can have? Amazing. So I just said this to my parents, and they was like, are you sure about it? I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I want it, and like that. And they said, okay, we'll buy it later. And I thought, they don't seem like that they're going to purchase me. So I thought, okay, let's drop this thing. From belonging to a middle class family, you have to think about everything. I'm not saying my parents are like wrong about it. Of course they are right. They need to think about every stuff, right? They are providing us, they are taking care of us, and they have a lot of pressures we can't even imagine, right? Running a house and taking care of your family, a lot of pressure of work, lot of what is it, load of work. So yeah, but they were so kind enough to purchase me, and I'm so happy, really. Literally. You know what? It was my 21st July, my birthday. They purchased me. I feel so happy. Although I didn't know how to play yet. And my father always told me, like, always tells me, like, how can you be so excited about it if you don't know how to play, and even you have to learn it because it's been a long time. I was like, okay, I'm learning. At that time I was just about, I can play happy birthday to you, dun, 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 dun. So that's the thing, but I still don't know, I have tried some strumming patterns, some, you know uptown, uptown, and tin, 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 some kind of drumming patterns. They did very well, and they also sent me some copper thing. You need to wire it so that the sound will be pretty cool. I think there's a problem in me, not in the guitar. Of course, this is the coolest guitar ever. And I have designed it with some butterfly stickers. No worries, I will show you. And I will also show you some of the parts of it. What do we call in English? This will be a great lesson, didn't it? Of course it is. So it's about my guitar and I got a topic about it. So till then, what am I supposed to talk about? Let me see. That's I think a ring light. Some mostly influencers use it and they use a lot of things, didn't they? So they have a lot of light sticks, right? Um, Black, yeah, red, yellow, amazing. They are so fascinating to look them. Let me see what I can tell you about. Okay, I have told you about me enough, so I'm not a topic in this video at least. How am I supposed to embarrass myself in front of all of the people? Of course not. I'm not gonna do this. Okay. Okay, I have something special for you guys. Let me explain this to you. So this is the charger. Oh wait. Let me show you perfectly. Okay. Have you seen this? This is a charger. So what do you call differently? This is called adapter. Okay, this is called adapter. And this is called cable. And together it's called charger. I think you understood it. Let me fix it, otherwise my brother will be so angry. Okay, and yeah, this is a socket. Have you seen this? This is a socket, and these are switches. Okay, and yeah, this is called indicator. And what am I supposed to talk about? Guys, I'm not finding anything. What should I talk about? Here? This is called wrist. These are called knuckles. I have explained this actually. That's very hard to find the topics here. The upper thing is fan, and this is the sunlight thing is a light, and this is you who is watching me right now. Literally, guys, I was not willing to make this video to be very honest. I know I can't skip it. Otherwise, I will be. I'm like, I will regret in my whole life that I didn't even complete my 30 days English speaking challenge. What am I supposed to do in this whole cruel, brutal world? Of course, we should not afraid, but we should be aware. We should have knowledge. There's one thing I need to tell you. Aware and be aware, there are two different words. Do you know about the slightly difference between them? The aware, it's mean like getting some kind of knowledge. But when we talk about be aware, it's mean like be careful. So let me repeat it. Aware means having knowledge about something, and be aware means be careful. So if I will say dash the dogs, dash of the dogs, so is it aware or be aware? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, it's be aware. Be aware of the dogs means be careful from the dogs because dogs are so dangerous. And aware. It's like you have knowledge. We should aware the youth for the new upcoming opportunities. So awareness, like you have also heard this, like we should we should spread the awareness of this facility so that they can able to get the opportunity and they will utilize it in their life and get the benefits of it. So mostly awareness term is used a lot, and even when there are some kind of dangerous dogs aware, so people give a warning type like be aware of the dogs, so be careful because you are the responsible for your any kind of harmness, any kind of consequences. And there's one term, guys, I also always thought that what's the meaning of consequences, and it shows me like result. And mostly I heard you should very careful of it, otherwise you will have to pay the consequences of it. And I thought like consequences is like negative word, like it's showing if you will not do that then it will happen to you. It's a kind of different thing, isn't it? But some of the information said that consequences is just the meaning is result of something, whether it's bad, whether it's positive or negative. So just be careful, you know. It's like yeah. So consequences meaning is result. It's not like negative or positive, it's just a result. So if someone is not doing something, so it's not like get ready for the consequences of it, get ready for the result of it. Like whatever that happened, you will be the responsible for it. It's not like only negative thing will happen, so like that. Guys, my goodness, I can't explain you how hard it is for me to speak about anything. Like I'm not having any kind of topic, and I'm just speaking in front of the things. That is called pipe, by the way. Okay, then bye bye. Thanks for watching, and it's 22 minutes 24 seconds. So I guess I should stop this. What do you think? Should I stop? Because I don't have anything to say, guys. Have mercy on me. This is called henna, which is about to finish. We girls usually like henna. And we girls are very simple, extremely simple. Mostly it becomes a highlight between the fights between boys and girls. And they think like girls are so stupid. But that's not the reality. All those, I mean, everyone is human. Everyone makes mistakes. So why you always see them apart from it? And that's what girls learn from you. That's why they also try uh, to, um, to keep a distance from them, to keep boundaries, and this set you a part of it, because you guys tell us that we are different. That's what we are doing. But I think boys and girls, women and men, everyone is a human, and we should treat them like a human, like we are. And my mother always tells me that never do something, never speak something, never act something which you don't like, never act weird in a peculiar way to other person that you don't like, because the things which you like other person will also like. You like that people will talk with you respect, the other person is also like respect. So whatever you like, just behave like that. Gotcha. It's like if you will try to say a negative word to someone, and it's like, do you like it? Of course you don't, so don't do that. Just do whatever you like. The talk in a way that you like. If someone will talk to you in the same exact way in which you are talking to someone else, isn't this amazing thing? And that's what is the best lesson. Even her, all the sentences, all the words, all the moralations are amazing. She's just an amazing woman. I also want to be like her. She's a kind of different person. She has faced a lot of struggles, a lot of difficult situations in her life, but still, she has nothing in her heart. She has never a grudges, never a bad thing, a bad wishes for anyone. She always wishes good for everyone. I don't know how she can do this, but she is what she is. She is amazing. Mostly people, if someone do bad, they think bad about them and they have some kind of grudges in their heart. But she's totally different. She said that my time was difficult and their behavior just shows me the reality of them, and that's okay. That doesn't mean I need to also disrespect them. She said that I know about each and every person's reality. That's enough for me. And I will be not trapped. I will be not trapped in their things again. But that doesn't allow me to disrespect them. That doesn't allow me to behave rudely. And even some people that hurt her, if they will come as a guest, she will treat them just like a god. She will serve as usual. She has a similar, a neutral gesture, a neutral warming, a simple tone for everyone. She's just amazing. And I love her. I love my mom so, so, so much. And I wish one day I'll be like her. Strong, stylish, I'm like intellectual person. And you know what, guys? In my age, people are expected to be mature. But I think I'm an exception. They are dealing with me. Even my brothers mostly mock at me that my mind is not here in the ankle. Just like other boys say about other girls. And my brothers are, oh my god, these are just an animal from the Jew. And, but I love my brothers. Bye bye. Thank you for watching. Till then, take care.